Yes, I can hear you. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, you ready to get going? Adrian? Hello? Adrian? Hey, did I lose you? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you ready to get going?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so the first thing we want to do is go to the Abilities tab on your character. Open your character up and go to the Abilities tab.
Okay. I keep forgetting to push the button.
Okay, no problem. Hey, so on the Abilities tab, the under Features, the second one down, it says Fighting Style. Open that up because we forgot to pick in a fighting style for you.
Am I clicking on the red dragon or what?
Yep, click on the red dragon, then it'll open it up. Yep, always the red dragons will open it up.
Okay, it just gives me text to read.
Right, yeah, correct. You just got to read down there. Like the first one is archery, and then you got defense. This is just your fighting. This is your fighting style that you would normally be using.
I don't know, I'm either thinking defense or great weapon.
Okay, well just yeah, make your pick, and then we'll take care of making the then to speed things up, I'll just go ahead and put the coding on there if there's necessary to be coding and stuff.
Sorry, I didn't hit the button again. So, yeah, it'll be great weapon, but I don't see how to add it.
Okay, I'll take care of that. So when you roll one or two on damage for an attack, you make a melee weapon you are wielding with two hands. You can re-roll one dice, and so we'll make that automatic. Hold on 1 second, I'll get that taken care of.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So to see what I did, go to the Action tab.
Okay.
Okay. You see where we have that battle axe two-handed? Over to the
Correct.
all the way to your right, you'll see a magnifying glass. Press the magnifying glass.
Okay.
Okay, see under properties, I added rerow :1. And so what that means is when you roll for damage for this guy here, it's going
I'm
to
there.
okay, so when you roll, so what rerow :1 means is when you're rolling damage, if you roll a 1, the system's going to automatically re-roll it and give you whatever the second die is.
Okay, I see re-roll one under property.
Right. Oh, it's supposed to be. I need to change it to re-roll 2 since it says it's re-roll 1 or 2. I'll fix that. Okay, so you should see it now say re-roll :1 or 2. Correct?
So yeah, it says reroll 2 now.
Yeah, because it's you need because according to things it says even if the new number. Let's see. Let's see what does it say here. I got to make sure I do that right. If when you roll a 1 or a 2, right? So it needs to be reroll 2. So reroll 1 or 2. Okay. All right. So whatever this, but the second time you reroll it, whatever it comes up is what it's going to be.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we got that taken care of. Next, I'm going to add some standard actions like dodge, help, hide, and ready, just so that if since you're playing we're playing 1-on-1, these probably wouldn't really matter, but just so you get used to seeing them out there when we're playing multiple people, you have these actions. So give me a second, I'll add them onto your action tab here. Okay. Okay. So let me get rid of this. Okay. So on the action tab, you see where I add. Okay. Okay. So on the action tab, you see I added a section called actions.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll go. Well, if you just these are just some of the actions. Dodge means you can dodge out of the way and not get hit this turn, but you're not going to be able to strike anybody. Help if you're helping another person. Hide if you're going to hide. Or ready means you're ready in action means you don't you don't think that you can do anything, but you want to be prepared in case somebody comes up to you. You can swing at them. But
Okay.
but these things mainly will be useful when we're playing it when you're playing with multiple people.
And I see they all take 1 round of action.
Right. Well, right. Well, exactly. And after one, then after when the next round comes around, then you can do something else. It's just that would be your action for that turn.
Right.
Okay. All right. Oh, and let's see. Also, you'll notice at the very top of the action tab, I found this extension so that you don't have to flip through to the main tab to see all your attributes, your AC, your initiative, speed, and your damage and everything. You see that?
And where is that?
It should be at the very top of your. Oh, you may not see that. It should be right under your name. What do you see on the actions tab?
Did I see my stats?
Yeah, your,
Like strength, dexterity, yada yada,
yeah,
AC, initiative.
exactly. Yeah, that was an extension I added to the system this week so that we don't so that you don't have to flip to the main tab to see all that stuff.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, one more thing. We take a look back to abilities. Okay, take a look at go back to the abilities tab and take a look at second wind. So tell me when you're there.
Let's see there. Okay, there I am.
Yeah, then just go ahead and bring it up. Oh, so for the second wind, I don't know. Are you familiar with the second wind in 5e? It's
No,
fighter.
sir.
Okay, fighters have this special feature. So you have a limited well of stamina that you can draw on to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. Once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it again. So if you're getting close there in a fight, you can always use a bonus action and regain 1d10 of your hit points right away.
Wow.
Okay, so I think we're ready to take your character to second level. Go back to the main tab.
I got a question for you.
Okay,
Are
go.
you using headphones? Would if we used headphones that immediately knew how to cut, would that work?
Oh, I'm using headphone. I'm using headset.
Oh, shouldn't it?
No, oh, the headset's going because it'll still pick up all the sound unless I mute the headset. See, right now,
Oh, okay, I just hitting this button is starting to get annoying.
yeah, I know. Well, if you want to, since it's just you and me, we can cut it out. But I just figured it would be good practice. You want
Yeah.
to you want to turn off push to talk since it's just you and me, or do you want to continue practicing?
Let's stop with the practicing for now.
Okay, so just go you just go back to Discord and go to the settings button and turn it off. Oh, you're doing video on Discord too? Okay, you remember how to do it? You go to the settings button and then go to voice. Okay, I'm on voice active now, so I'm no longer on push to talk.
Okay, I still am. I'm trying to find where I'm going here.
Okay, right down at the bottom where you see all right below where you push the video button, it has your name, and then it has a microphone headset, and then it has the user settings button.
Okay.
Press the user settings button.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, and then go to voice and video, and then just click on the voice active button.
Okay, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so we're no longer on push to talk.
Yeah, I'm going to put my headphones on here and see how that works.
Okay.
The USB spot. That one, that one.
You there? I can't hear you if you're talking.
Okay, there we go.
What was it? What was happening?
I don't know what I did, but I was trying to dig around, look for my other USB port. It might be in the back, but
Ah, okay.
I was like, yeah, I'll wait.
Alrighty. Okay, so if you're ready to go to second level, then go to the on the right hand side. You'll see where it says classes. Click on classes.
There's usually a double roll over there. Why is there just a single roll for me?
Oh, go to library and
Library.
yep, and press the library button, and then click at the very top, all the way to the right. You see the all button. Go ahead and click the all button, and then I'll bring up all the buttons.
Okay, there. Thanks. And where am I going again?
You want to go to push the classes button.
Okay.
Okay, then find fighter and open it up by pressing the red dragon.
Uh, it's blank. Or do I have to search for it?
Oh, okay. You forgot. I, I opened up a different table with this campaign. Click the library button again. I need to have you open up the player's handbook. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Then on the library button down in the lower left hand corner, click on modules.
Okay.
Then search on like player or player's handbook or something like that. Down at the bottom where the search button is. I think all you do is put player.
Really? Players? Oh, I guess it would be player, wouldn't it? The player. Nothing comes up.
Oh, okay. It's here it is. It's player with an apostrophe S handbook.
Oh, handbook. Okay.
You find it?
About to, hopefully. Play. Oh,
Players apostrophe S.
there we go.
Okay.
Got it.
Then just click on it to open it up.
Mm,
It'll take a little while.
okay.
Once you get it up, once you get it up, you can get out of the library window.
Okay.
Now go to classes, and you should have something in there this time.
Class.
On the right hand side, the
Oh,
button.
over on the right. Okay.
Mic off.
No, this isn't closing. There we go.
Mic on.
So this time you should see something in there.
Fighter.
Yep. Click on the red dragon, and then once you get that up, there should be a dragon right next to the word fighter. Drag that over and put it under class and level on your character sheet on the front page.
Hold on. Everything's working really wonky at the moment. Like my screen just froze.
Oh, really?
Or at least the Fantasy Grounds froze, I should say.
Well, maybe Player's Handbook still isn't open yet.
It could be. Let's see.
You can just go back to library and open the modules and find out. When you know it's open, is that right under the core rules? You should see it listed.
Yeah, got the red dragon open for that. Close it. Then I'll go over to classes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's the fighter.
Okay, just
Open up the red, right?
yeah, press the red button to open it up.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, and now is your character sheet on the main tab?
Yeah, no. Let me get it back out there. Okay, there it is.
What's going on here? Oh, looks like we accidentally removed your character's name. Did I do
What?
that? Did I do that?
I don't know.
What's you spell it for me again, and I'll get it back out there. Cala, C-A-L.
CAE
Okay.
L
Uh-huh.
EN.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, are you typing what's going on here?
No.
C-A-E-L.
EN
Okay.
BASH.
B-A-S-H. I think
It's like
I've
Kalen Dash. Yeah. Oh no, there's a missing L.
right after the A.
Yeah.
Okay, how's that?
There should be an E right after the A too.
Oh, okay. There you go. How's that? Callan
There you
Bush.
go.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm not sure how that happened, but you know what? It may have happened with all the my push to talk got screwed up.
Oh, could be. I don't
Okay. So then, okay. So all you got to do to go up a level is pull that red dragon from right. You know, okay, you got the window open for the fighter. If there's a red dragon right next to fighter, pull that over and drop it into the class and level. There you go. Now you have 22 hit points. That's looking good. And look in your chat window. It tells you what all it did.
Oh, here we go. Average hit points and additional player. Surge, action surge. Party level added to Kalen Bash. 9. Average hit points for additional. Doesn't give any details though.
Okay, so all right. So go to your abilities tab. It was just telling you what it put on there. You're on your abilities tab. The very first thing says action surge. Click on the red dragon, and then you can read about it.
On your turn, you can take one additional action on top of the regular. And a possible bonus action. Once you use this feature, you must finish a short or long rest before you can use it again. Starting at 17th level, woo! You can use it twice before any rest.
Yep. So it means you could actually swing twice before somebody else could get you.
Oh, that's nice. With a two-handed weapon?
Yeah.
Dang.
Means you're fast, right?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it is a fantasy world, so.
Yeah. Yep. You could use it twice. So you've been doing a lot of practice between last week and this week to get from first to second.
Yeah, it's been rough, man. It's been a rough week. Doing that act.
Okay.
My perception.
All right. So you ready to get started?
I think so.
Okay. All right. So I got some things to read to you, and then we won't get to. We'll get some map going here in a little bit, but let me read you a little bit of the backstory, and we'll get started.
Okay, I got one quick question.
Sure.
The tabs on the right of the character sheet.
Right.
Is there any way to make them bigger font or bigger?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, but something that you probably will need soon. Okay, on the where all the buttons are on the right of the window.
Right.
Okay, at the very top you see eight smaller buttons.
Correct.
Okay, the very first one, it looks like cross swords.
Yes.
Click on it. That's the combat tracker.
Combat tracker. Okay, that's open.
Okay, you might want to put that over to the side so you can see it. You should see you should be listed. The only thing listed in it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, when we go to combat, that's going to the enemy will be in there, and that's how you'll see initiative, and it'll become more clear once you get going with it.
Okay.
You can see it. You can see your right now. It shows you initiative of 12, which that'll change when we row. Your hit points.
Okay.
The green skull means that that's an ally. So everybody with a green skull would be on your side. Click on that spiral thing. That's that looks like a target right next to the skull.
Okay.
Click on that. That's if you were targeting creatures on the map, which it'll come clear. They would be listed there. Okay, click on it again, and it goes away. And then it look like a little fist. That shows all your attributes in case you need to see them. If you click on the sword, that's going to show you your speed, your armor class, your initiative, and if you react to combat, you can click it off. We probably won't worry about that right now.
Is this on the same combat tracker you're talking about?
Yeah.
I don't see any swords or.
Oh, maybe that's only for me. What do you see? I forget what's on the Dungeon Masters versus players.
All I see is the
skull,
the column titles, and then my character, Order 12, 27 hit points. TMP wind or 0, and then those two, the skull and the little target or whatever.
Okay, all right. The rest of them are for me. Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
You get to do your sneaky stuff there.
Yeah, effects. Okay. No problem. No problem. Okay. No problem, man. No problem.
So, do I need to leave this open all the time, or just when combat starts, I can open it up?
Yeah, you can open it. You don't have to keep it up all the time. But
okay.
But you may decide after you play a while that you might want it up all the time.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, so we'll get started. Okay. It's the year 1349 DR in the month of deep winter. Calabash, you have been on the road for nearly 2 months now, learning the way of a fighter, mercenary, and so forth, gaining a level along the way. And now the snow hangs thick on the trees as you make your way toward the town of Orbar, in the foot at the foot of the Great Peak Mountains. The Great Peaks are known throughout Faerun for their silver and iron mines, but it is a different type of metal that brought you here, gold. While you were
Mm.
while you were in Neverwinter, you overheard rumors of a large hoard of treasure within the abandoned Goblin Keep. Even tavern rumors proved to be fruitful sometimes. Having been without a purpose for some months, you departed immediately for the Grey Vale. When you reach Orbar, the air is brisk, the town is busy. Carts carry all manner of goods, timber, wool bales, grain, and animals from our surrounding country. Some of the goods would be bound for Waterdeep or Neverwinter, others for the nearby city of Loudwater. Hungry and thirsty after many days on the road, you enter the first tavern you see, the Woodsman's Retreat. And satisfying your cravings, bread, cheese, and a lot of malted wine do the trick nicely. You can then, okay. Do you want to see about getting some accommodations for the night there while you're there?
Um,
You're
I
kind
assume
of,
I'm going to have to use this as my base of operations. Is that
yeah,
what's?
basically, yeah. And
Yep.
and, and,
I'll
and, you, and you've been pretty tired. This is the first building or city you've seen for a while while you traveled here.
let me see. Let me go to my what would that be? Inventory. Let's see how
Hmm.
much money I have. Okay. Yeah. I'll next time the server comes, I'll ask about room and board.
Okay. Well, it's probably going to be a couple of silver. I think the barkeep tells you that the barkeep informs you that there's a very respectable inn. The Silver Flask is just nearby, and gives you directions to go down the street. So if you want to walk down there, we can go down over there.
Oh, you are you full, or does this have even have a
Well,
room?
there's no rooms here at the Woodsman's Retreat. Just food and bread, this that kind of stuff.
Okay, just above.
Okay, right, yeah, basically.
All
And,
right. Yeah, I'll
but
thank
but
the.
thank the
Go
bar.
ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. I was
I'll thank the person serving me and toss her. Is it like a bar wench?
yeah, pretty
I don't have
much,
any tossers.
pretty much.
Oh yeah, I do. No, I don't.
Now this just you got about well, you can take one of your gold pieces and convert it into gold. Make it turn one of your gold pieces into silver.
Let's see.
I think it's
How
like
do I
10,
do that?
10, 10 to 1, isn't it?
So okay, here's another thing to figure out. So it says 5-5 next to my GP.
Let me pull it up and I'll say, yep. Let's see on your inventory. That just show the first five is the second five is the weight. So if you just click on that first, you've made it 4, then click on the first area in front of it, silver pieces, and put 10. And so go ahead and subtract a couple for your meal.
Man, it's an expensive place. All right,
Yeah,
let's see. Although I don't know the economy here, so all right.
there you go.
Zero weight apparently. Okay.
Oh, tab off of it. Let's see. Yep, I don't know. that hopefully that thing's working good. I thought it did.
Yeah, so I have 8 silver pieces in there and 4 gold pieces.
Okay,
Yeah. Is that right?
right.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'll thank him for the food and head out the door.
yeah. That second number is not the weight. The second number is the if you put money into a bank or carry it on your packed meals and stuff. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yep. So because if you put your cursor over that second number, a message should pop up that says coins in the bank or carried by a packed mule, etc.
Coins in the bank are carried by a pack. Yep, got it.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Well, after you sit there a little while and finish your meal, and you got the directions to the silver flask. You you kind of need some rest, so you take the directions and toting your backpack. You walk down the street to the silver flask, and there at the silver flask, the room for the night is 4 silver pieces. The innkeep, a jolly woman who is glad to have your business, and she takes you to your room, lights a cozy fire there, and also points you to where she'll be bringing up some water so you can get a bath and then lie down and rest if you want.
Wow, this is pretty good service here.
Yeah, you're paying 4 silver pieces, so go ahead and take 4 silver pieces off your character,
Okay.
and that'll give you a place to rest for a couple of nights for 4 silver pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
That's so 2 silver pieces a night, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And that includes her coming up and for an extra silver, she might even scrub your back.
that, that's okay.
All right. So, well, after your bath, you decided that you want to rest. So and it's been a long travel. So you decide to get under the clean sheets and with the roof overhead, and pretty soon you fall asleep.
And don't forget, I'm wearing my armor.
Oh, you didn't take your armor off?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I was kidding.
I was going to say, you got in the tub with your armor and your clothes.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
because I can remember players are like, I never take my armor off.
Uh, there's rules for that too now.
Uh,
Okay.
trying to find my. Still trying to navigate because it's also small and I'm not used to the tabs.
Oh yeah.
The inventory. I'm seeing if I can bring something in bed with me in case I'm attacked.
Like a
I don't really
dagger.
have a dagger.
Did you have a dagger or anything?
No, I have a. Here we go. I got a crowbar.
Okay, there you go.
I think. Wait, I thought I did. Yeah, crowbar. There, I'll sleep with that under my pillow. Galen Bash is not paranoid at all.
Okay. All right. So you've fallen fast asleep, and then you're awoken by noise coming from the next door room. You hear a woman openly sobbing on the other side of the wall. The sound is gut-wrenching. Every now and then, a male voice says something as if trying to comfort her. So what do you want to do?
Huh.
Go
Well,
try.
I don't know if I should do anything because obviously somebody's trying to comfort her.
Okay.
So, I mean, I suppose I could go up, be nosy, and listen close up to the wall.
Okay. Well, if you want to try listening, you can just hear the male voice trying to comfort her. You can't really make out what's being said,
Okay.
but you can try laying back down and sleep.
I'll give that another chance. Yeah.
Okay. Well, just as you're closing your eyes, it's that gut wrenching cry and scream and crying picks up. It's almost becoming like impossible to sleep.
All right. I'll get up, grab my crowbar, go out into the hall. I assume it's like a hall. These are
Yeah,
private rooms.
it's a hall.
And walk next door and knock on the door normally.
Okay, all right. And the door's answered by an elderly man. He's dressed finely, like a member of the aristocracy. but sports a nasty black eye and a gash across his cheek. In the background, a woman, also richly dressed, sits in a chair by the fire, her face buried in her hands. Yes? What is it?
Everything okay here? I'm next door and I can hear, well, some ruckus in here. Sounds like somebody's very upset.
So at that point, the woman looks up and sees you. You probably look at fright after all those weeks on the road, ungroomed, hair disheveled, travel worn clothes. Because I guess it, but you had a bath at least, so you don't smell bad. However, you have an air about you that you've been in a fight or two. You've seen a fight or two, and know how to handle situations. You're
It's
what's
that
no,
crowbar.
yeah, probably. You're what's known in these parts as the adventuring type. Such types generally know how to get things done, things that others might shy away from. And hear the woman says, "Show our guest in, Eric." The woman says weakly, and she's trying to dry the tears with a silk handkerchief.
What did she say again?
She says, "Show our guest in, Elric."
Elric, okay.
Yeah.
And I'll start walking in and see if he moves out of the way.
Okay, he does.
Okay.
Yep. He shows you he shows you in and has you sit down in a chair near the where the near this table where there's like three chairs in there. So he sits down in one chair and you take the other. And then the old couple introduce themselves to you as Lord and Lady Brumont. And they tell you we arrived here last night. And Eric says, "Do you have a name, sir?"
Uh, yes, my name is Caleb.
Caleb. We're really glad to meet you. And then Lady Brumont continues. Eric has been so busy these days, so we thought we would bring ourselves out to Orbar for a holiday. Our son, he's so fond of the mountains, loves all the stories. Well, he's our really our he's our grandson, really, the son of our daughter who died many years ago. He is all we have left. We call him our son. Lady Belmont begins sobbing once more. Then Erlich Brumont picks up the story and continues on. Long story short, Caliban, my friend, we were accosted on the highway. We were passing along a lonely stretch of road when he appeared from nowhere at night, a towering brute of a man, all clad in armor. And then the Lord points to his face. He did this to me, knocked me out cold. Then he grabbed our boy, threw him on a horse, and bolted without a word.
That's quite odd.
Yes, it was. And then Eric shakes his head. I know what you're thinking. Wealthy aristocracy on a holiday from Loudwater. Someone must have known we were coming out here and seized the opportunity. It's true, I am what you call a public figure. It is well known in Loudwater, at least, that I am a wealthy man. But no, this night was something else. We didn't see a face. It was hidden by a great metal visor. The towering warrior he was, a hawk of a man. And then Lady Belmont speaks up. And he has kidnapped our poor little Darik, abducted him, just ripped him out of our grasp.
So, sir, can you describe the armor that this person was wearing?
Well,
Was there any insignia, or did it look like it was kept well, or
hmm.
what kind of armor?
It was a very nice chainmail, I believe, is what you would call it.
Gotcha.
But he had a great helmet on too.
David, is the wife, has she shown her face yet?
Oh yeah, you can see she's an
Okay.
elderly lady.
She looks fine.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Uh, so you haven't heard anything about any ransom or?
Well, after we let's see, we went well no. After that we went straight to Albor, the lady. We went to the captain of the guard, but he and then the Lord Belmont speaks up. A thoroughly incompetent fool, he growls, said this knight was a ghost, that he had chosen Daric as his squire, and that there was nothing we could do about it. Said Daric wasn't the first, and then the captain of the guard called him the Death Knight. Death Knight. You can imagine what comfort that was to us. And
Yeah.
then Lady Bromart says abruptly, "They say the knight lives in the wood nearby, and it's called Witherwalk Wood, isn't it, dear?" And the old man grits his teeth, staring into the fire, and punches his palm. "Ghost, my ass!" he snarls with gritted teeth. "That knight looked real enough to me. He's a lunatic, nothing more. A lunatic who kidnaps young boys, and when I find the baggard by the gods, he will pay."
So, sir, what were you planning to do before haphazardly running into me?
I don't know. I was trying to find somebody. I was going to see if I can't find somebody to help us. We just, you know,
Well,
we could probably offer a ransom. I mean, not ransom, but a reward.
yeah. Um, it sounds like a fairly reasonable
Mic off.
situation that I can deal with,
Mic
but
on.
I'm wondering how much of a reward are you talking about?
Well, let's see. The lady says, "Oh gods," in a quivering voice, "we'll give you anything, anything." And the old man says, in a more practical voice, "If I was a few decades younger, I'd be out there myself. I saw action in the Battle of Tangle Fork when we freed the Vale from the Ranchisi rule." And I mean, it's something that you've been told about years ago because it happened about 30 years ago.
Okay.
And then he
Oh,
this
shoot,
is
I just remembered my character likes to speak in his own language and pretend like he doesn't speak.
well, I guess you were too tired tonight to remember that.
Yeah, and the screaming threw me off, so,
Yeah.
okay.
And then the Lord says, "I can't put my sword forward anymore, but I can offer you gold, my friend. 2,000 pieces of it to be exact."
Wow, sir, that is a lot. I must question if you are a lord and lady, why do you not have an escort?
Well, it's because Loudwater is not a very rich place. And I thought it was just a holiday. And silly me, I thought my sword and I could handle most anything, but I guess I can't anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
So
2,000 gold. That's very tempting. It also feels a little. Uh, well, never mind. Can I try to size them up? Like
yeah,
really give them a good look. Is there anything odd about them that would
sure.
like change my perception of their story?
Okay, go roll a perception check.
Okay.
So,
So is that 1d20?
well, what you do is you go to your skills tab on your character sheet, find
Really?
perception, and there should be a little dice next to it, and
Oh,
so you roll that, and I'll tell you where it's going to be a DC 10 so you got to beat a DC 10.
where's the dice?
Is
Ah,
go you see the word perception, work your way to the
yep.
right until you then there's a little dice by the 3.
Yeah, my hand opens and I click it. It doesn't do anything.
Click it twice. There you
There
go.
we go.
Oh, no, you don't see that. You don't see, you think they're telling the truth. Everything you've seen, everything you've seen, you're thinking it's all the truth.
Okay. Well, boy, my character is very suspicious. Uh, has he shown me the gold?
Okay, well, sure. He pulls out a bag and shows it to you from his saddle bag and their traveling goods that he has. You can see the bag of gold.
Okay. Well, would it be possible? That's a lot of money. I know you don't want to entrust it with me on the whole, and then I'll disappear with your money, which I wouldn't. But is there any way that I can take a small down payment just in case? Uh,
Sure, sure.
is
How
there
much? How
this
much?
turn?
In case you need to buy supplies and things. Sure. How about
Yeah,
how about if I pull out 100 gold pieces for you to start with?
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So go ahead and add 100 gold pieces to your character sheet.
Inventory. So, let's see. 104. All right. Now they don't weigh anything.
Well, yeah, it did weigh because if you look down there, it says your coin weight is 2 pounds now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I
Okay.
thank them.
All right.
Um, and I tell them I will head out in the morning. And if they have any questions, I'll be here through breakfast and then off to find their son.
Okay. All righty. So the next morning, at dawn the next day, following a few scraps of information you have, you saddle your horse and ride to the outskirts of town. Did you want to buy anything before you went, or you think you're okay?
Uh, I just what? How big of a town is this?
You can probably you can probably stock up on food and things like that, but you're not going to find much in the way of armor or anything like that.
Well, I got 1 day of rations. That seems a little low because I don't know exactly where I'm going or what's going to happen.
Okay.
So if I can find some place to get some rations, so I have one torch. Yeah, one torch.
Okay.
One
Just
cook.
let me. Let's see. You want?
Got a quiver of bolts. Homemade map back home. Jewelry. Oh, I have jewelry.
That's probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just rations. I think
Okay.
that's pretty much. And does that include water? Does that assume that water skins are separate?
Water skins are separate.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to get a water skin, water, and some rations.
Right. Well, you can. Let's see here. 1 day's worth of rations is 5 silver pieces. So how many days do you want to pick up?
1 day is 5 silver pieces.
Yep.
Let's pick up 2 days, so that'll be an even gold.
Okay. Well, it's because it's dry food. So for traveling, jerky, dried fruits, and things like that. So it's a little bit more expensive.
So I add over there it becomes 4. Okay,
Okay.
and now 4 days over there, and then what about a water skin?
Okay. So you know water skin. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. And you're at you on your character sheet. Did you increase because you had rations? So did you change the total number you have on the character sheet?
I did.
Oh, you put it the wrong place. That's the weight.
Oh,
The very first number is the amount that you have.
hold on. That was 2.
Yeah.
And oh, I see. Right in the parentheses, you can do it.
Yeah. No, not in the parenthesis.
No.
Yeah. So I'll change it. So you bought how many
Oh wait,
days?
is it this number over here?
Yeah, the very first
Wait,
number. There's a one
and
number.
then
Yeah.
2, 3. Oops. Okay, 3 now because I bought 2.
Mhm.
Okay. And what? I guess next would be where do I get my water skin from?
You need a water skin. Okay. Let me see. The place you bought that probably has water skins too.
I assume water skin is still the correct term.
Yep. Okay, let's see here. And you can have a water skin for 2 silver pieces.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and add it to your character sheet for you.
All right.
Okay, it should be down at the bottom right below your shield.
See it. Yep. Okay.
Okay. So what else? Do you need more torches? You think you're okay on torches?
Uh. Oh, I guess I only have one torch, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's get a couple more of those too.
Okay, they're at 1 copper piece each.
Oh Jesus! I gotta make up more. How many copper for a gold?
Well, there's 100 copper pieces for 1 gold.
Okay. Will this guy make change?
Yep. You may just want to take or 10 silver or 10 copper to a silver. So that might be a cheaper way of doing it.
No, I'd rather have a bunch of copper with me.
Okay.
It's good for tips and whatnot. So how much copper was it? I'm sorry.
What was it? 1 copper per torch.
Okay. So that's 98. All right.
Yep. Then just go ahead, change your number you're carrying.
So that'd be 3 torches. Excuse me. All right.
Yep. Now you're carrying a total of 119 pounds.
Okay, I see. Maximum 225.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you're probably okay. Okay. So you got everything you need.
Yeah. I'm thinking about. So, what else is in this? Is this how big of a town? Like, is this just a main street and there's
Yeah.
not much more,
Well, let's see here if I can find a picture for you.
or is it just a mud hole? Or
Probably basically a mud hole. Okay, I'm gonna send you a picture of the town. Okay, it should pop up on your screen any second.
oh wow, it's pretty. Yeah, it's a pretty good town.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but it just doesn't have combat equipment. Major stuff.
Oh no, I'm not looking for. I'm thinking of where I can go other than where I was to talk to people to find out if they know about
Okay, yeah.
if there's any rumors about this
Well,
Dark Knight.
there's always a tavern or talk to the guard.
Yeah, I'll meander over to the. There's like one guard or something, or
Yep. There's the captain of the guard.
yeah, I'll ask around and find out where he's at.
Okay. People point you over to kind of like a place where the mayor would be, kind of the head place, and it says the captain of the guard's usually in there.
Okay. I will saunter on over.
Okay. So
Make sure if anybody's watching me to see that, like, if it's odd that I'm going there, or
okay.
they're just going about the business.
Okay. Well, no one's really paying you any attention. It's cold. The snow's on the ground, and so yeah, no one's really paying you much attention.
Okay.
And,
So yeah, I'll head there and knock on the door.
Okay. And pretty soon, the adjutant lets you, like a little clerk guy lets you in and directs you shows you where the captain of the guard is. And he says, "Oh, good day, sir. Are you coming to check in, or what's your business?"
Well, I came in the other night. Stayed at the local inn, and in the middle of the night, I heard some sobbing, really horrible sobbing. So I went to talk to the neighbors, and they say there were a Lord and Lady Belmont.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Poor dears. They seem to have had their son kidnapped from them or taken. Not much they can do about it when the Death Knight does that. He does it quite frequently, every few years. Nothing much can be done about it.
And that people just disappear forever.
Well, we've never seen it's usually young boys, and usually when they're taken, they just are taken. We never see them again. I mean, who wants to go go hunting down a ghost. You can't see a ghost, so it would be very difficult to go after. I personally would never waste my time trying to track down a ghost, so I just let it go. Not much we can do about it. Kids are kids. More
Well,
more coming every day.
yes, yes.
Mic
Peasants must keep
off.
busy somehow.
Mic on.
Yes,
um, so that's interesting. A
but
ghost, and they're all boys or just children.
he wants to make. Everybody tells the same story about something about this knight taking him away to make him their squire.
Okay.
But anyways, and a lot of people don't even travel that way, but usually they always say that the Death Knight rides off towards Weathercote Wood, which lies to due east of here. It's not. It's only a short ride.
Oh, okay. Well, I made a promise to these people that I'd go give a look and see what I could find. And if there's a ghost of nothing there, well,
Well, if you're heading that way, I do know that the Death Knight has always been seen in a small patch of that wood that juts out from the west side of Weathercote, like a wart on a giant's nose, you might say.
interesting. So this is just a forest.
Yeah, just a forest.
Is it a rough forest or just doesn't
Well,
matter?
yeah. Let's see here. Well, he kind of described it to you, so let me send you a picture so you can see what it looks like. This is what he described to you.
Oh my God, that looks daunting. I don't know if I want to go there now.
Well,
Are
this
those
is
wisps?
what now? Those are just lights and stuff that you see in the trees, bugs.
Do I have a box cutter? Probably downstairs in one of those in the that big toolbox, and it's probably in the top little shelf thing up there. Oh, I don't think I have one here. No.
Wow.
So sorry. Okay.
All
She
right.
got a new bicycle. She's trying to get the box open.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's what the wood looks like, and that's from a description that the scared captain of the guard has given you.
Okay. Wow. Have you been there yourself?
Oh no, I wouldn't go there.
Has anybody?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's people that live around there, not too far.
Oh, okay. Uh, would you happen to know any of them? Like, could you give me well, not an introduction, but
Well,
I'd like to talk to people that live closer to the location.
well, probably if you leave now and around nightfall, you may come. There's a small tavern along the road, small inn and tavern along the road that you either can have dinner there or whatever. I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Uh, well, thank you. Thank you for the information. And I'll toss him a copper piece.
He looks at it and bites it and throws it in his drawer.
And thank him for his time and head out.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you ready to head out towards the east?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Let's see. By midday, you reach a sign which tells you that you have another 15 miles to go, and then you should be there by nightfall. And
Is
not
this at a intersection, or is this just a
just along the
midway?
road, just kind of like
Okay.
it's kind of just pointing that direction, and then the other arrow points back to the town you just came from, or bar.
Okay.
Okay, and then
All right.
it says
15 Go, horsey.
and you figure you should be to the wood by nightfall. And then not far past the sign is a small inn and tavern. An old man sits in a chair in the afternoon sun and raises a tankard of ale as you pass.
Whoa! Whoa! Hello, sir.
So I think I sent you the sign that's on the tavern.
It says tavern. Is there more than that?
That's it. That I just wanted to make sure you realize what that place was.
Okay. It's what is it? A Tavern?
TAV
Tay Tay Tavern?
Tavern. There you go. Tavern.
Vern. Okay. Um.
And
All right.
then
Yeah. I'll just.
and then the old man when he as you kind of raises that tavern up to you and yells at you, "Last drink for many miles. Come and sit.
Yeah. 15. So I read.
Come sit. I'll buy you an ale."
Sure. Let me tie my horse up here and join you there on your. Is he on like stairs or I don't know? Just join him.
Okay. Let's see.
So, what kind of business you get out here?
Well, as you tied up that horse of yours, and the old man directs a young boy to bring you a frothing tankard of ale. The boy also brings you a bowl of stew to eat for you to eat.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you, young man. What is your name?
Joshua.
Joshua.
And the old
Is
man
he your
said,
son?
and the old man says, no, 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 no. He's my daughter's boy.
Your daughter's boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did she pass away?
No, no. She's the one that cooks the stew, and her husband runs the brewery that is out back that where we make our ale for travelers.
Do I smell? Do I smell? Are they brewing beer right now?
Yeah, you can tell that
Like
you can tell there's brew being brewed.
okay. Well, I'll ask him how much for the.
So oh, this the first drink and first bowl of stew is always free.
Wow, that's very nice of you.
Well, because we figured it's a way of spreading the word and getting our business going.
Well, I'd like to pay you anyhow. I mean,
Okay, well, go that
you
we're
know, I don't know how much business we get out here, so.
sure. Go ahead and take whatever you offer.
Let's see here. I'll give him a silver piece for all that.
Oh, the man thanks you very much, and then while you're tasting the stew and stuff, says, "What brings you out this way, by the way?"
1 second, David.
Okay.
You need careful. Yeah, it's so loud and everything. Okay. What brings me here? Well, I'm certain you've heard of the Dark Knight.
The dark.
Woo! And I'll even do that. Woo!
Okay.
Isn't that what he's called, the Dark Knight?
The old man nods solemnly to you and
So,
and says, "The Death Knight, you mean?"
oh, Death Knight, yes. That's
And then in quiet voice, he leans forward towards you, says, "Local legend, they say, ah."
that's what it sounds like, but apparently kids have been disappearing.
That's it. He said, then he seems straighten up, and he says, he's looking you straight in the eye. "It's no legend. I was a boy when they hung him from the red tree in the Withcote Wood."
For what? Wow. How long ago?
Well, let's see here. The old man goes on to says the man who had become he's going to tell you the story here. The man who had become the Death Knight was once a good man who came from a village in the far south. After his wife died from the pox, he left the village, taking his only son with him as a squire, eager to teach him the ways of the righteous warrior. But a band of brigands ambushed them on the road, shot the knight with a poisoned dart, and kidnapped his son. They left a note pinned in the ground with a dagger, demanding the knight plunder the treasury of Orbar and deliver gold to them. The knight did so, almost dying in the process, but the town guard pursued him from the town. When the kidnappers saw the knight coming with the authorities close behind him, they killed the poor boy and fled. Upon finding his son's body, the knight swore vengeance on the bandits and vowed to pursue them unto the woods, unto the ends of the world. Unwilling to be taken by the town guard, the knight drew his weapon to resist, and resist being arrested. The ensuing fight was bloody, but the knight slew all who came against him. When the fight was over, the knight pursued the bandits deeper into the wood, but lost their tracks in the undergrowth. His rage deepened until the bloodlust and madness possessed him entirely, driven insane at the thought of his son's killers escaping unpunished. None would cross his path and live until the bandits had been brought to justice at the tip of his blade. Eventually, more soldiers had to come from Loudwater to capture the insane knight.
Wow.
When they finally did, the old man concludes, they hung him in a weathercoat wood from a red tree. The old man looks down, but his unfulfilled quest to find his son's killer brought him back as undead. The Death Knight, they call him now. And since then, every few years or so, a boy will go missing. He's looking for a squire, someone to help him on his quest. And the old man kind of gets silent and takes a big drink from his ale mug.
I'll take a big drink and oh, that's a pretty harrowing tale there. Aren't you worried that your boy here, your grandchild, was that?
Yeah, no, he's now too old for this, and when I'm not too concerned because we don't ever go anywhere near the near down the. We're still got you still about 15 miles to the wood, and we don't really go that direction or go through it.
Okay. So this Death Knight stays very
Mic
local
off.
to its. It has
Mic
a
on.
hunting ground.
Right. It's only been known to take boys or kidnap young boys that have traveled through the wood.
And how are the? You mentioned brigands, I believe.
Yeah, the brigands. Uh huh.
Yeah, are they fairly active in the area still?
No. The brigands pretty much stay away from this area.
Wow. Well, maybe I should take some precautions. Thank you. Um, I am going to need to be going on my way. I need to make it when it gets done. Is there any way there? Is there any place to stay closer, or are you the closest place?
It is sort of the closest place, but
What time of day is it right now? So you
it
said it'd be
is.
nightfall when I.
Yeah, you got another 15 miles, and you're probably getting close to nightfall when you get there.
Um, I don't know if I want to arrive there at nightfall. Does he have any room and board?
Well, sadly, not.
I'll take the stable. Do you have a stable?
Well, he'd prefer you didn't.
He'd prefer I didn't.
He says,
Hmm.
he says, you know, after this kind of been kind of getting upsetting here, having to rethink about the Death Knight and such.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. But, you can think of it this way. I'm somebody who will hopefully get rid of that Death Knight for you, or at least find out what it really is.
Well, if you're only 15 miles, so if you get there, you'd be on the outskirts of the wood, so you wouldn't be going. You could stay on the outskirts.
Oh, let me look at my inventory here. I think I forgot to get something. Yeah, I don't have any bedding. God damn it.
Oh, you need bedding. Well, we could probably rush you up some bedding to take with you.
So yeah, when you're buying bed, I can't remember for D&D. Is it just called bedding or back or like a sleeping bag or tents?
Let me see. I'm looking for you something right now.
I mean, I know he doesn't have all that, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, you can get tents, but you can get a bedroll. He does have what he would consider a bedroll that you can buy for two.
He would consider.
Yeah. Well, it looks pretty nice. He has the Joshua run in there and bring it back out. It's all rolled up really nice. And he says it's only 2 gold pieces.
Does that seem high to me?
It seems like you probably could get it cheaper in a bigger city.
How about 1 gold? Would you take that?
Well, it's been
I did. I
you've been
did
good.
give you a silver for the meal.
Yeah, you did give us some good conversation. So yeah, okay, we'll take one. We can let it go for 1 gold piece.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I really appreciate that. I will remember that.
All right. So I'll throw that on your
See,
inventory.
that's what good service is. See, I can go back to town and tell them how nice you were. You know, how good your broth was. The beer was pretty darn good. Was it good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me try to put it. Let me try to put that on your. There it is. It's right under battle axe
Battle.
on your inventory.
Okay. So shouldn't it be added to the? How do I add it to the backpack?
Just go over to that second line and type in backpack.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There you go.
Rations in the backpack. Okay.
Now
All right. Well, off I go.
Okay. Let's see here. What's going
Give
on?
them a good wave.
All right. So you take off riding, and then you ride. It's late when you finally reach the Withercote Woods or the outskirts of it. And you mentally say that you think come to the conclusion it's just about 55 miles east of Orbar when you get to this. There's a road on the edge, and you can camp on the edge and let your horse run free for a while, what eats and stuff if you want.
Um. So I'm right now. I'm in like open fields,
Yeah, it's kind of
or
kind of an open field, just the edge of the woods. By the road, it's no forest or anything around this area. It's kind of like a regular field.
okay. And the road like parallel, like goes around the woods or through the
No,
woods.
through the woods.
Okay.
It continues
Uh,
through.
Before I decide to figure out where I'm going to settle in for the evening, I'm just going to take a look at the road
Uh-huh.
and see if there's been any recent traffic
Okay.
before I got.
Let's see. Let's do a perception check and see if you see anything on there. Just do that perception check.
Okay,
And it
let's
looks
see.
the roads kind of it's snowy and stuff, so it's a little wet. So it's only a DC 10 to check to see that kind of stuff.
Let's see. I'm going to skills, right?
Skills, perception, and press the die. And then see what you rolled. Oh, well, you couldn't really discern anything.
Okay. Does it look? I mean, is it? The obvious question is, does it look like it's been traveled at all recently? Versus trying to figure out
Not.
what it is or anything. Can I at least tell that?
Well, yeah, you can. Probably not because it's fresh snow. It's when you got the ore bar that was snowing, and so it's
Oh,
fresh
that's
snow,
right. The snow. Okay.
fresh snow in the ground. So no, and in any passage of the Brewmonts has already been covered up.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll find a place a good 20 feet away from the woods,
Okay.
the edge of the woods. Look for a little. I don't know what I can look for. A little. If there's a little rise, a little hill, or
Yeah, you can find that. You can find that a little hill that you can probably get from the night's air. So
yeah.
okay. So
We'll
so
go set up a little camp up on the
okay.
little bump.
Alrighty. So, and from the description the captain gave you that he was pretty accurate. It looks the weathercoat wood is thick and the foliage is pretty dense, and then you see towering walls of dark green evergreen, and then you
So I
go ahead.
oh so I assume that when I got to the edge of the forest before I went back to settle down that it's like incredibly dark in there.
Yeah.
And I would guess during the day it's probably incredibly dark in there.
No, you could probably see during the day.
Okay.
It's just kind of it's a really a big thick evergreen forest with large trees,
Okay.
almost the size of redwoods.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So
Uh,
I'll set up my bedroll. I don't know if I want to let my horse run wild.
Okay. Well, you don't
I don't know
have.
how trained he is,
Oh, he's
but
pretty.
I can pet him down.
You can peg him down. I mean, you've had him for a couple, 3 or 4 months now, so you've trusted him quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay. And so as you're bedding down, you start thinking to yourself that somewhere, if, if the information you have is to be trusted, is the boy Darek Brumont. And you look towards the woods, and then you settle down in your bedroll, a very nice bedroll, a matter of fact, that you just acquired.
Wow.
And the embers of your fire are keeping you warm well into the night. And then after, it's been a full day's riding, and it doesn't take you long to fall into a deep slumber. The sound of a nearby river lulling you to sleep. Then, just before dawn, you awake, fully rested. But a noise instantly puts you on guard. From somewhere nearby, a wet sound, like a shivering type sound. So what do you want to
Um, I assume I couldn't tell the direction, just that I heard something.
do? Near the woods.
Okay, not near the water that I hear running.
No, near the woods.
Um, I'll just stand up on the hill or the little rise in the ground and just take a squint my eyes and look over there and see if I can see anything at the edge of the woods.
Okay. So you pick up you got your which weapon do you have in your hand?
I would grab my battle axe first,
Okay.
probably.
All right. So you pick up your battle axe and move stealthily. When you are some hundred or so feet away, whatever is lurking catches your scent, and you can hear it running quickly away. Only the light from the dusk shows any detail, and all you see is a darkened shape moving through the night towards the woods.
What's the smell that I could? Can I recognize the smell?
Oh, I think I said sound, not smell.
Oh, okay. All right. And this is right after I went to bed, or is this morning now?
This morning,
Uh,
just before sunrise.
and I'm feeling pretty rested.
Yep. Uh huh.
All right. I guess it's time to pack up and see if I can figure out where that person ran to and follow a trail.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if I should bring my horse in there or not, but if I is it look like you can travel that trail by horse, or would it be better to lead it behind me or lead it on? I guess.
Well, let's see here. Let's see. Well, you know when you start looking towards your horse, you realize what the sound was that was you were had been hearing that woke you.
Oh.
There, twitching in its death throes, is your horse you rode from Orbar. Gritting your looks like whatever you'd seen had attacked your horse, and their horse is starting to bleed out.
Horsey! He run. I run towards the horse. Horsey, no!
Okay.
I let down my cool exterior when Horsey, you know.
Okay. So you're gonna what are you gonna try to heal your horse? You're gonna let it bleed out, or what are you gonna do? Or
I'm
put
gonna
it or
look
put
at see
it.
what. First thing is to see what kind of wound it has.
Well, it's bleeding from its neck. It was almost like a slash across its neck. It's laying down
A
and blood
slap.
slashed a slash,
Yeah. Wow.
and it's kind of
Uh,
the blood's kind of bubbling out. It doesn't look like it has long to live, and it's just thrashing around on the ground.
uh
Mic off.
God, I hate this. I'm gonna go get my crossbow and
Mic on.
put him out of his misery with it. I guess it'll have to be crossbow into the back of the head or something.
Okay. All right. Well,
I
Mark,
don't know what else.
on your character sheet, go ahead and mark one of your. Go to the action tab. Oh yeah. Just go ahead. Go to the inventory and decrease your number of bolts to 19.
So it's not something I can pull back out of the horse. It's pretty much ruined.
Well, let's see here. I'll give you. Just roll 20 sided. Just roll 20 sided dice, and you have anything between a 1 and a 10 that you can keep through. Nope, it's
So okay,
you can't pull it back out.
it's been there too far. Okay. Oh, horsey, you've been so nice to me. You've been such a good horse. I wish I could have healed you, but I really don't think I could have. But now all my crap that's on the horse I have to carry.
Well, pretty much everything you have here you can carry.
Okay.
You just had
Well,
you
I'll
just
slough up my. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna tell you you just had your saddle on the horse.
Okay. I assume saddles are pretty expensive, or no? Or do they come with horses when you buy them?
Well, you can get them. You can buy them when you can come with them. And let me tell you, you would probably know how much a the SADD. Okay, I'll tell you. Let's see here. It probably cost you about 10 gold when you got it.
Ooh, ouch! Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna be practical about this and undo if I can get the saddle off of them and carry it with me.
Yeah, you could do that. Let's see how much the saddle. You might not the saddle. How much does it weigh here?
Yeah, that's a good question too. Good point.
It's going to be about 30 pounds.
30. Yeah, I'll take it with me. If I have to dump it, I'll dump it. But
Okay.
I'm not out there looking for gold. I'm expecting to be paid gold back when I get back.
That's
so.
true.
I'm not looking to carry bags of gold and stuff. So yeah, I'll figure out a way to flip it over my shoulders, or I don't know, some way to attach it to my backpack and my back, or
Okay.
just over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I'll let you decide how I'm allowed to carry it.
Okay. You can just carry it over your backpack.
Okay.
Well, or yeah, just tie it onto your backpack. It's not that big. It's not like a Western type saddle. Just pretty
Oh,
basic. It's just a pretty basic saddle.
okay.
But with the, but it has some metal parts to it and everything like that. So that's the reason why it's 30 pounds.
Okay. So does that up my AC on the back?
No, no. Oh,
I'm just kidding.
so I added a saddle to your inventory, and now your total weight is like 155, almost 156,
Okay.
almost 156 pounds you're carrying.
Okay, I see that. Yeah. Oh boy. All right.
Okay, so
So
ready to take off?
I will take a. Yeah, I'll look. I'll try to look for a. Try to remember where I heard the sound. If I had a specific area,
Well,
if it was on the road or if it was off the road.
it pretty much, if you follow the road, that would be the general direction.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
I got my battle axe out.
Okay. Well, so far
Ready.
okay, you're carrying your battle axe. Perfect. The morning is peaceful in contrast to the savagery you had just witnessed. And a chorus of birds greet the dawn with the calls that echo off the low hills and surrounding landscape. As you near the Weathercoat Wood, you can see down a single path that leads into the depths. You see that little light seems to penetrate it through the canopy. Night still hides beneath the mossy boughs, the dark green vines that thread the ancient trees together. You step onto the path and enter Withercote Wood. Who knows what fate awaits you within these shadow depths. Okay, here we go. Just 1 second.
Ah! Drop my mouse.
We're gonna put a map on here. We're gonna put your character on the map.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay, let's see here. I'll put this over so I can see the map and that.
Let's swing it over to the screen. Nope.
Okay, let's see.
That sucks. I can't put it on a separate screen.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, you could if you had multiple monitors. You can move it over to a different monitor.
Yeah, I try to drag it there and it doesn't go there. So.
Oh, it does. Okay, I got to look at there.
No, I'm treating it as one big monitor, but.
Okay. Oh, you have multiple monitors?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to look it up and see. I've never done it myself, but I know you can do
Yeah,
it.
don't worry. Don't worry right now. Yeah. I was just trying and it didn't do it. So. Okay.
Okay, so you're coming in from the south. There's like 4 squares down there. So to put your character on there, you go to the combat tracker, or I can. You got your combat tracker up?
No, but oh shoot, but I have this
Where'd you pull that from?
from my picture up in the upper left hand
Oh,
corner.
it needs to come from the combat tracker.
Okay.
I'll take it off.
Combat tracker. That was up here.
Yep.
Okay.
There you see a
All
little.
right.
You should see your picture on the combat tracker.
Uh huh.
Yeah, just take that picture from the combat tracker and drag it and put it where you want to on one of those 4 bottom squares.
It doesn't let me drag the picture separately. It's dragging the entire window.
Here, I'll do it. If you
Or did I need to double click it or something?
when you put your picture over it, it should. You put it down. You need to pull it back here a little bit. Okay. Now you shouldn't be able to move it until I let you move it. No,
Oh.
but you should. And that little arrow at the top there. See that gold arrow on your figure?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the direction you're facing. Your face is facing, and to move it to a different, you put your cursor over it, and then use your. Do you have a row bar on your mouse?
Yeah.
Okay, put your cursor over, and then you can spin your facing around so you face a different direction.
What the?
Here, let me unlock it. Now try.
You're talking about the roller in the center of my mouse, right?
Yeah, right. See, I'm doing it. I did it.
Yeah. I can't. Again, it's just having me pull the screen around every time I click on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Click on the yellow.
Oh, don't
holding...
click. Yeah, don't click. Oh. Just put your cursor in the center of the picture, and move your mouse. It's not letting you do it.
I don't. Yeah, it's probably something stupid I'm doing, but I don't.
Well, try just moving your try.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, is that you?
No, that wasn't me. That's you. You're doing it.
Okay.
Okay, you got that. And then try moving your figure. Let me show you. I want to lock your figure. Try moving it 2 squares forward, and then stop. Okay. So that's 20 feet. So if you want to move 10 feet, you can see where this. See, it says 20 feet on your screen.
Right.
Because each square is 5 feet. And now your figure won't move until I come back here and approve the move. Now it's moved.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So let me put him back. Well, that's basically how you move. I'm putting him back. Okay. All righty. Okay. So I think we're ready to go now. That's just some basics. You'll get used to it after we taking turns and moving stuff.
Yeah, I can tell this is basically going to be a thing where I have to use it more and more to
Oh yeah.
remember all the places and where to go.
Exactly. But
It becomes second nature at some point, I can tell.
oh yeah, and that's what I think is this is pretty cool doing one-on-one with you to bring you up to speed. It's almost like taking one of the classes from Fantasy Ground College. It's time for an advertisement. Don't forget to go to Fantasy Ground College for all your class needs and training needs.
How much are you getting paid by that?
No. No. But the Fantasy Ground College, there's a bunch, tons of classes you can take, and it help you pick up speed and practice. And you can do, and you can practice this on your own.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, let's go. So we move. So you're on the bottom. That's where you started. Okay. You move ahead deeper into the woods, and it almost seems as if the trees themselves are watching your progress. Okay.
Mm.
And I put something in the chat window for you.
Oh. You move ahead deeper into the wood, and it almost seems as if the trees themselves are watching your progress.
Yep. Indeed, as you go, you really do get the feeling you're being watched.
I don't like that feeling.
Whoop. So at this point, you need to you can what do you want to do?
Can I do a perception check?
Sure. What are you going to try to look for? Or
Um,
you're just going to do a perception check?
just anything in the I mean, wherever there's any kind of light
Mm-hmm.
at all, just look at the shadows in that area. See if something doesn't look like a branch.
Okay. Once
Nothing
you
trees.
once you go ahead and try to move your figure up to where that green spot is in the center there, where it makes it the center of the intersection.
Right there?
Yep. Yep. I can't see. Yep. And I will approve it. And that's 30 feet. And that's your maximum move distance in a turn. Anyway, so there you go. Let's always try to don't try to put it in one of the squares like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check. It's going to be I'll just tell you what happens here.
Do you want me to just roll it off of the screen, or you want me to go into my
Yeah. You got to go to your character and do it
actions?
because it's going to if you go to your actions on your go to your character skill tab. And because that, if you wrote there, it's going to give you the +3.
Right here. Sorry, I don't. I
Go
keep
to
on
your,
forgetting where it is there. It's
go to
sideways and okay. So perception.
go to skills, and the reason why you want to do
Yep.
it here is because see right next to that dice has a +3, because that's your
Right.
so that's, you're going to get that. Let's see here. Well,
Yeah.
you didn't see anything.
Okay. Well. Must be my imagination. All the talk of ghosts and death knights, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm in a precarious situation where I'm sitting in the middle of looks like an intersection of the trails.
Okay. Yeah. But let's see here. I'm just reading ahead here. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So you're at that center dot there.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get there, you pause for a second, thinking you heard something, but no, it was just a bird flapping out of the cover. You watch it rise into the canopy, and then look around at the 3 paths that lead off from where you are. So I guess you need to pick which direction you want to go in, and then we'll move to the edge of the map.
I wasn't given any hints about it, trailheads meeting or anything, or trails meeting.
No.
If I look down them, do they look any different or just dark wooded?
Just dark and more the same. All three look pretty
And
much the same.
where did the bird come out of the trees, or does it matter?
It pretty much came off to the was it the that would be the southeast clump of trees and went up into the canopy.
Okay. Let's take a right then.
Okay, just go ahead and move your guy to where you want him to go to, and then
So if I move 30 feet, does that preclude any actions? I can't remember how that works.
no, you in five actually you can do an action like combat and then move 30 feet, or you can move 30 feet and do an action combat.
Okay. I'm going to move to there.
Okay, don't you might want to change your facing too when we get there. Okay, I'll move him over there, and then you might want to change unless you want to look because right now he's looking straight north.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this damn. It's not doing it again. I don't know what I did to make it spin.
Yeah, just kind of.
Oh, there. Okay.
That was me.
Well,
That was me.
you just hold it over it. You don't click anything.
No, you don't hold. You don't click or anything. Just hold it right over the top of him, and then turn your wheel.
Why doesn't it want to do it?
I don't know. Here, so I don't know.
I don't either. I've got my cursor over him. It says my name,
Uh-huh.
and then I just start using the dial, and it's not moving anything. The wheel, I should say.
Huh.
That's you moving it, I assume.
Yep, that's me. I mean, you got it. I mean, so when you put your cursor over it,
I'll just make him bigger.
that was no.
Oh,
I did that. I did that.
oh.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't get it. It worked before. All
Uh-huh.
I'm doing is putting my.
Well, we'll just assume it's always right. Now, let me turn that option off. How's that?
Hmm.
If I can find it where it is. Of course, I'm not going to find it right away.
Oh, I'm still trying to figure out how to turn the arrow. Oh, it has to be in the center. I get that. Okay. But why aren't you moving? Weird. I'm
Yeah. Well, just tell me you want it. You want it to. I can do it for you for now.
facing the direction I'm walking.
Okay.
How's that?
Like that.
Yep.
Okay. So if you want to, so you want to go ahead and walk to the edge of the map, and then we'll change maps. Nothing's happened. You're not seeing anything different. Just more of the same.
Do I go off the map to show that we're going?
You can just stop right there, and then I'll change. And I'll get you a new map.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take you off the old map and put you on the new map.
Hmm. Can you see me with your camera?
Yeah, I know. I can see you on the. I can see you on the Discord over here.
Okay. So there's no chat through the
No,
the game itself.
no, the game
Okay.
doesn't have anything like that.
Where's your face, man? You hiding?
No?
Hmm.
I can get that.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just teasing.
There you are.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I've
Should
never.
the other map still?
What now?
Should the other tile or the other map still be there?
You can just close it out.
Okay. All right. Ooh, I see webs. I think.
How's that? You should be able to see me in a second, maybe.
Oh, it moved to the bottom. You're on top now.
Am I coming through?
No, it's thinking about it.
I was really thinking about it.
Man, this it's Screwy Sunday. Nothing's working.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. It might be taking up too much bandwidth or something. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see if I can. How do I close this?
You still there? Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Okay. Sorry, I backed out too far.
Okay, no problem. Let's see here. Okay. So you see, as we continue on, you see the track bends to the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
And as you follow it, all the light from the forest entrance now is disappearing. It is like night still hides in here. Only the faintest light seeps through the canopy. Ahead you see something white and wispily spanning the path. Cobwebs slowly you edge forward.
Cobwebs. Slowly edge forward.
So, so you can some of your options. You can move stealthily, using stealth. Don't forget you can check for traps and things like that.
Let's break out one of my torches and get it going.
Okay. All right. You got a torch in one hand. So I guess you're using holding your battle axe with one hand and your torch in the other hand.
Correct. I'd be one hand combat right at
Okay.
the moment.
Okay.
At least until I throw the torch away.
Right.
I will start moving ahead very slowly towards the wispy stuff and hold my torch out in front of me.
Okay.
I'm going to see if it burns up, if I can burn my way through.
Okay.
I mean, I assume it's blocking the path.
Yeah, it's kind of covering the path up, so it would be if you actually move into it, it could be like rough terrain, so it costs you twice as much to move through those squares.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use my torch ahead of me to burn through it.
Okay. When you get to the edge of the have you moved yet? Have you moving? No, you haven't moved yet.
Do you want me to move?
Yeah, if you want to move up to it, if you want, or so that. But I guess before you move, are you going to move stealth? Move with stealth, or?
Yeah, I guess if that's cautious, yeah.
Okay, so you need to do a skill check on stealth on the skills tab. It's a
I'll get used to this.
It's a DC 10, so you got to beat a DC 15 or above.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
You rolled
That's
twice.
not right. Yeah, let's try it again.
Oh, that's right, because your armor, you're rolling with at disadvantage, so it's right because you're wearing armor.
Okay.
So moving stealthily with armor on is at disadvantage. So you're making a little bit of noise because of your armor and stuff when you're walking.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so you want to look around for traps or anything or something?
Yeah, I mean something that I would be used to seeing, I guess. I don't know what I'm I'll look
Okay.
for anything unusual. Rope. Uh, I don't really know. My
Okay.
guy
Okay.
is from the north. He does this trap stuff. What's all this
Okay.
trap?
Or something in the spider webs and things like that. So yeah, just roll a perception check. It's also a DC 15.
God damn it, Adrian, you keep closing that. Perception check. God damn. I see nothing.
Let's see. Apart from the webs, you see no evidence of anything.
Okay, well, I'll slowly move forward.
Okay.
You want me to drag myself?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
You
there we
move.
go.
Yep. So
No, that's not it.
if you
It's not showing me the distance again.
well, let me see, make sure here. Now it will.
Okay. So at here, I'm burning my way through.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you can. They start falling away from you. So since they're falling away, you can just consider it normal movement. So that's 15. Still got 15 feet if you want to continue on. To continue on, yeah, there you go, 30 feet. Now I will approve that.
Why, thank you, sir.
There you go. So, you're changing your direction. You're probably going to go up to the north now, like that.
Yeah. Do that.
So, if you want to continue walking, you can.
Okay. Continue burning ahead of me.
Okay.
We'll go 15.
Okay.
I assume the map ends up there.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and take it on up to the end of the map, you can.
Oops. God damn. All right.
Okay. Alrighty. So, let's get you a new map here.
So you're already doing this with multiple people in one game?
Oh, this one here. This is basically for one-on-one. This game here.
No, I mean, are you already running a game through this?
I would I have not done one over the internet. I've always done it in when over at a person's house
Oh, okay.
where everybody's
For some
sitting.
reason, I thought you had an online group of people that you were
Well,
playing with.
that group kind of fell apart, so that's where I'm now rebuilding it up, and I figured I'd just do it all online from now on.
Yeah. This is really nice software.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll buy my own pizza and Dr. Pepper to pretend like I'm around the table.
There you go. Okay. So I'm going to give you a new map so you can get rid of that last map.
Okay. Whoa, hut. Oh,
What now?
now it's spinning. Oh, the arrow's spinning now.
It is? I don't see
Yeah,
it. I don't see
okay.
it on this end, but
Maybe.
yeah, I can see it now.
Oh, wait, now it stopped. God damn it.
Just a second.
I
Try
didn't do anything.
try it now. Okay,
There we go.
I can see. I see what's happening because now before you move, I lock it. I had it locked, and you can't change the facing. Okay, so that's which direction you want. I'm going to lock it. I know what's going on now. I figured it out.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, hold on for a second. I'm going to step away to use the bathroom. Be right back. Take a break.
Me too
Okay. All right. Be right back.
then.
Mic off.
Yeah.
Mic on.
Okay. Let me know when you're back.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, so we're playing the night Death Knight Squire today. First session. We're just getting into the to the to the Weathercoat Wood, and Calabash has just come up to what looks like a house sitting in the trail.
Mic off.
All right, I'm back. I don't know if you
Mic
are.
on.
Okay. Hey, have you tried the new Oreo carrot cake cookies?
Not those ones, no.
We picked up a couple of We saw them. Target has them at 30% off.
I don't know if they're on the West Coast or not,
Oh,
but
really?
I have no idea.
They're excellent. I mean, I don't usually like Oreos that much, but these are pretty good.
Hey, Aaron,
Yeah.
have you seen carrot cake Oreos in the store? No, it must not be here. They're feeding you Midwesterners.
Oh, okay. I heard it. I heard it. Yeah. Then who knows what's in this thing? Oh my God. Well, Nabisco's desk down there's a Nabisco factory. Well, they're not made by Nabisco. I think they are.
Uh-huh.
Because there's a big factory down the road here heading towards Fort Wayne.
They don't have do they have like a shop there?
Not that I know of. I don't know.
Wow.
But
It'd be cool if you could go to the factory and then get like stuff on the cheap or something.
that would be, especially these. I mean, these were like normally almost $3 a pack, and these were like $2 with the Target. If Target's 30% off.
It's a good deal.
Yeah. Okay. So as you round the corner, as Calabash rounds the corner, you see a house on the western side of the path. It appears to be inhabited. Smoke is drifting from the chimney.
Hmm.
Let's see. And then, who knows what waits inside here? A kindly old wizard, hermit, or a warlock quietly plotting the domination of the world?
So let's see.
Come to think of
Each
it,
square is what?
5 feet.
10 feet?
5 feet.
5 feet. So that's a pretty small hut.
Yeah.
It's like 15 by 15? No.
Approximately. Let's see here.
10 by 10?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it could be the the Death Knight might be hiding in there.
Somehow, I have a feeling he isn't.
Or,
Um,
just that moment your stomach starts to rumble, and the cabin doesn't look like much though. It could be just a commoner family, and they might have food.
um, I'll just stand here and I'll just gently call out, "Hello? Anyone home?"
Yeah, you're not really hearing much.
Well, that's odd since the fire is going. I assume that there's actual smoke coming out.
Hmm.
Is there any windows?
Not from this side.
Just one. Okay. I guess I'll move forward cautiously. I'm not going to need stealth.
Okay.
Just cautiously. I don't know what that means any different.
Well, it's probably so. Let's see. So you're gonna check for traps or anything while you're gonna go or perceive anything like that?
Uh, yeah, I'm so not used to asking for traps all the time. Yeah, let's look. Yeah.
Okay.
Look for anything that I might realize is a trap. Do I need perception roll again?
Yeah, do a perception. This is a DC 18 perception check. I
Let's
mean, if you
see.
don't have to, you don't have to check for traps if you don't want to. I just was kind of just because
No, you're reminding me to, but I usually just say we're checking for traps normally,
Mic
and then.
off.
But yeah, I know you should. Yeah. All right.
Mic
So it's
on.
a D20.
Yep. Well, you go to your skills. Don't forget to go to skills.
Yeah, I'm there. Perception. There we
Mm-hmm.
go. God
Okay.
damn, it's too dark in this place.
Okay. Well, you don't see anything. So what do you
All
want to
right.
do?
I'll continue. I'll take that movement that I just did.
Okay.
The
Let's see here.
15 feet.
Well, let's see. As you're moving up, let me take a look here real quick. Because I imagine because you sound like you're looking around for windows and stuff. So you kind of do an investigation check.
Yeah. I guess I could go here.
Yes, on your skills. There should be one thing that says investigation.
Uh, let's see. Investigation. Insight. Investigation. There we go.
Okay. All right. Well, as you get as you get closer, let me let you see what you're seeing here. I get
Oh,
looks like the brush might have been covering up that window.
okay.
Yeah, go
Is this
ahead.
the front or the? Oh, that's the front door there.
Well, let's see here. Yeah, that's kind of a side window.
Okay. So it's really overgrown.
Hmm.
Looks old, but
Yeah.
there's smoke coming out of it.
Yeah. So there might be somebody in there. Might just can't hear you. Maybe they're deaf or old. And do you want to do you want
I'll knock on the.
you want to
I'll
check?
knock on the window wherever that is.
Okay.
Do I need to move
No, you can. If you want to move over one, you can.
this way?
Let's see. Just go ahead and make the move, and yeah, there you go. And I'll approve that. That will get you closer to the window. And let's see here. Okay, you look around. You try to look around, but you can't see anything. And but you do see you can actually make out that window is the window in the door. So if you want to, you can open the door and go in.
I'm going to give it a knock first.
Okay.
And hello, anyone in there?
You don't hear anything.
I'll gently try the door to see if it's locked or not.
Doesn't seem to be, and you kind of notice that if you can kind of turn it, and the door will push inwards if you want to go in.
Okay, yeah, I'll head in using my torch to see unless there's something in there to.
Okay, you
Depends
cautiously.
on the dark it is, I suppose.
Okay, so
Actually, I just leave my torch on.
I imagine you're going to go in cautiously and things like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you cautiously edge inside the cabin. Looking around, it appears empty, even though a crackling fire burns in the hearth. There's a strange smell in here.
Does it smell like the smell I smelled before?
Mm,
Oh no, I
mm,
didn't smell a smell. I heard something. That's right. Strange smell.
yep, and suddenly you feel something pressing against your skull as if a giant invisible hand were crushing you. You resist as best you can, but the force is overwhelming. Within moments, you have blacked out. You awake at what seems like many hours later. It is dark inside the room, probably nighttime, and the room is empty.
What the hell? By room, do you mean like a strange room
No,
or
you're in
in
the
here?
you're in the same room you were in.
Okay. Uh, okay.
Yeah.
That was weird.
So when you come to awake, you have time to look around the room cabin a little bit more. It looks about the same. It's still empty. So there's a kind of a burnt smell, and that's kind of the smell that you were smelling when you first walked in. And it's like smelling embers, and the room has only the basic furniture: a table, a couple chairs, and a fireplace.
And is
So,
the fireplace still going?
just some embers.
Okay.
And
Well, I guess that's.
roll a perception check. Okay. Well, you
What?
didn't. You didn't. Just you were kind of surprised. Your heart suddenly kind of flutters. In the darkness, you see a figure standing against one of the walls, completely silent, watching you. A tall figure and dressed all in armor. As you watch, this figure begins to glow red in the darkness, and you can see that it is in fact a knight, a sinister-looking tower of a knight, holding a huge great sword that simmers with an unearthly radiance. Could this be the Death Knight? Let's see here. Okay, let me send this picture to you.
Holy shit. Let's see.
You might be saying that when you see this picture.
Yeah, oh my god. Damn. Run away!
A feeling of cold sweat breaks out on your brow. You feel for your weapon. No, that's gone, as of all your supplies. Do not do not bother searching for your equipment, mortal. A voice booms. It must be the knight's, although. Listen, mortal, and listen carefully. The voice booms. I have a task for you. There is a knight who claims ownership over this forest, a warrior who, like myself, is not of this realm. You kind of get a shiver up your spine. Then the voice continues in a deep, booming voice, but hollow and devoid of life. At least now, I mean, this kind of thinking you're not talking to the Death Knight, but who could this be? My followers call me the Blood Knight of Karsarian. I am a loyal follower of Karsarian, the Dark Goddess, enemy of Loth and Orcus, and the vengeful Banshee. So you kind of, when you hear all those names, your blood starts to run really, really cold. You thought, and you did something you know. No, you thought that the cult of Karishki was long dead. Their deeds are detailed in ancient histories, and they are responsible for numerous atrocities throughout the ages. And the knight continues, my followers and I will see the mother return to her former power, and we have chosen this wood of Weathercoat as the point of her arrival. It is aligned with the unseen stars and the nodes of power that exist in this land. It is a small but potent place. But this one who they call the Death Knight, he must die, mortal, and you have been chosen by the goddess as the bringer of his demise. Okay, your spirits, you could start feeling a little bit better, I guess.
Okay.
And then the guy the knight says, and as your reward, and you get kind of perked up at that point when he says reward. You will become my most exalted follower, my general, who shall stand beside me in glory as we return the goddess to her rightful place and ruler of this land.
What the fuck is up with this dude? I think.
Yeah. And then he continues. You must leave this place now. He walks forward, taking a couple of massive steps towards you, and red sparks sputter out from his feet as he walks. Do not be afraid, mortal. I am Morprod, made from the embers of the cremated dead, and this weapon is of the Merkel as well. And then
What?
from somewhere in an unseen place in his body, he produces a long sword glowing with red light, as if the embers burn inside it. This is
Wow.
known as the sword of the goddess Wrath. You will use it to slay the one known as the Death Knight, and then return it to me before dawn. If you refuse any part of my task, my followers will pursue you to the ends of the world. You shall live a cursed life, always looking over your shoulder. Are we in agreement, mortal?
Uh, I'm still confused here. What's going on?
He
Huh?
he he wants you to go kill the Death Knight. You got that right?
No, I know. This is my
Oh,
character going. What? Huh?
here he says, "You will be my general when you kill the Death Knight."
General
Here,
of what?
my armies. Here, take this
What
sword.
army?
Well, we first got to kill the Death Knight.
So wait a second. You seem pretty powerful, Mister Knight, Mister Blood Knight. Is there some reason why you can't do this?
Hold on here. Let's see here. So you want more information about becoming the general and stuff, right?
No, I want to know why he doesn't kill. Why he can't kill this
Okay.
person?
He said the Blood Knight kind of
Why do
stands
you
up.
need a measly mortal?
Yeah, he stands up and then in response to your question why he needs a missing mortal, you will accept this quest, or you will die as all mortal flesh dies at the end of my sword. He brings his great sword underneath your chin, and you almost can't move because of it.
Hey! Leave my hair alone there. I get it. I get it. This is not a not a voluntary situation.
So you
Gotcha.
okay? So you're gonna bow to his the intimidation doing.
Yeah.
Okay. At okay.
I have no weapons, nothing. I'm stuck in this little shack, so I got to go along with them.
Yeah, he says, "Excellent, mortal. You have pleased me well. I would complete this task myself, but until the goddess's arrival, I cannot risk standing in sunlight. As soon as Karish comes, she will grant me a physical form."
Interesting. So I must question, though, why did you knock me out and take everything from me?
So I could take everything from you.
Yeah, why did he take everything from me?
Okay. Well, as soon as you take that sword, you feel you're no longer frozen. You must have been in some type of trance. And there's a small
Uh,
there, and you can see outside the door. There's a small pile by the door are your belongings.
Interesting.
Yep. And if you check everything, you include everything's there: your provisions, your backpack, everything's there.
Okay. Is he still there when I turn around?
Now, when you peer back around, the hut is empty. The Blood Knight's gone. The chairs and table and chairs were turned and covered with cobwebs and dust.
What the hell, man? He didn't even tell me where to go.
Yep. So we need to add the sword of the goddess's wrath to your inventory. I'm going to do that right now.
Oh boy, let's
You might like it.
go to the inventory.
No, I'll do it. I'm going to drop it in there right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm just going in there to look. What are you doing?
Okay, it's there.
Oh, Sword of the Goddess Wrath.
So if you click on that little dragon, you can read all about it.
Dragon. 15 gold pieces. Damage 1d8 slashing. Magic. Sword of the Goddess Wrath. This functions as a longsword with an extra 1d4 fire damage. But against undead creatures, it gives you a +2 bonus on all attack rolls with a damage of 1d8 slashing 4. Interesting. Okay. Did he give me a scabbard with it, or does I just have the sword?
It has a scabbard.
Okay. All right, I'll fit it on, and I'll think that, and I'll just kind of talk to myself. Well, if he's undead, and this is an anti-undead sword. My character's having thoughts
Yeah.
about why couldn't I have just killed him with this when I get a chance.
You can try, right?
Yeah, not right now. All right, so yeah, I'll strap that on around my waist, I guess, if that's what it is.
Okay.
And what? So, can I tell? Is it daytime now? Is it?
It's still it's about
Do
the
I even know how
same.
long?
It's about the same time as you walked in there. So it's around mid morning.
Well, either I slept a whole day or that was fast. All right. Um, okay. I guess I'm off.
Okay. So we got to remember this is +5, but it's an extra +2 to. Let's take a look at this real quick. It's a +3. Yep. So if you use this against undead, it'll be like a +7 to attack on your attack die roll. Right now it's +5.
Hold on. Where are you seeing that?
If you go to well, I was looking at it as if you were equipped for go to combat tab
Yeah, that's where I was.
on
Okay,
your
combat.
action, and then you see where it says sword of the goddess's wrath. It says +5 because since you have a +2 because of your proficiency, and you got an extra +3 because of the sword, so it's a +5. And if you use it against undead, it'll be a +7.
So right now I do not have it equipped.
Right now, because I think you're just carrying it on your inventory.
Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering if I should equip it and put my battle axe away.
Well, that's your choice.
But do I get a negative on fighting with that thing?
No,
Because I'm not used to.
no, because if you look on your attributes, it says you're proficient with simple weapons and martial weapons. So, and a longsword is a martial weapon.
Abilities. My fighting style.
Go down to proficiencies.
Proficient. Okay, there we go. Armor, all armor, shield, tool, any musical instrument or game. Weapons, simple weapons, martial weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever that is.
Yeah, well, a simple weapon is like a club, a dagger, great club, a hand axe,
Okay.
javelin. Yeah, and then I'm gonna give you examples. Maces, quarterstaff are all simple. Sickles,
Okay.
spears. Majority of the weapons are simple. And then you got
Well,
where's I was looking for.
I think.
I'm pretty sure a longsword is a martial weapon. A battle axe, is a martial weapon.
So, let's see. Trying to figure out how to add this.
What do you want to add?
To, the sword to the combat, to the, is this the action tab?
Yeah, just go ahead and if you want to get it on the action tab, go ahead and change the on the inventory, change it from being carried to equipped. Clip that little bag. There you go. It's equipped now. Now you should see him. You see it?
Okay, so then I have to unequip the battle axe.
Yep, there you go.
And, okay, so I have to go back.
To inventory.
Blind. I don't see it. There it is. Okay.
There you go.
Is it carried? Carried.
Yep, it's carried. You'll still see that battle axe set to second hand because it's not really, we didn't add it to inventory. It's just your one for two-handed fighting.
Right. Okay.
But yep. So you're good.
Is
All
the
right.
thing still burning?
The sword, no, it's not burning.
Okay. I wonder what it was burning there. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's my movement.
Okay.
Cautiously.
Okay. So you're moving up that way. All right. So there you go. Okay. So I guess you're heading north then, right?
Uh, if that's north, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So just go ahead and move up to the edge of the map if you want. Okay, so we're going to move to a new map here.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh.
There you go.
All right. Whoa. It's a little creek.
Let's see. You approach a bend in the path, and you can hear the gurgle of a stream. The stream appears to be moving quite slowly, at least in this part of the wood. Okay. On the other side of the river, you see a strange-looking character, a human, reclining back on some moss and seemingly talking to himself. From what you experienced in Weathercoat Wood so far, you wouldn't be surprised that the guy's mad. And then he sees you,
Hell!
and then he sees you and calls out,
Hell!
"Hey!" Oh," and then he replies back, "It's fine, friend. Nothing will harm you here. Come, talk to me. It's rare that I have company."
What would harm me if there was something to harm me?
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so you're going to talk to the stranger. Here's what the guy looks like that's talking to you. Wants to talk.
Okay.
You
Is he an
seem.
elf?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Let's see. Could be. Could be. That might be a good.
Interesting.
Might be a good question for him.
So what brings you here to this non-dangerous place?
Well, for some years now, I talked to the trees, the birds, the woodland spirits. They are all my friends, and I just kind of live here, very secluded life.
So you must know your neighbor.
Yeah. Well, come closer so I can hear you better.
You can't hear me from here?
Well, I guess I can. Just speak louder.
Here, let me move up a little closer.
Okay.
I'll move 5 feet forward.
All right. Let's see here.
How's that?
Let me try to get you in the square here. Okay, that's better. Okay. And you notice his voice is really deep and commanding, but he appears to be quite a slight man, short enough to pass for even he almost about the size of you think guessing a halfling, or even a slightly taller one.
Hmm.
And
So oh, go
as
ahead.
I was gonna say, as you kind of look at him, you see a small winged creature has lighted and squarely at the stranger's feet and resting its head on what looks like a fallen stone.
Yeah, I saw that fallen stone.
Yeah.
I didn't see the bird. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
ask him. So I do. How about your neighbor that I just met? Do you talk to him much?
Neighbor.
Yeah, back at that shack back there.
Oh, there's nothing in that shack other than cobwebs and dirt and dust, and like no one's lived in that shack for years.
No blood knights.
What's a blood night?
The person I met back there.
Sounds like you might have been touching the ale a little bit too much there, my friend.
Well, no, not really. That's very strange that you wouldn't know that was there.
Well, I didn't know the hut's back there. It's I've been around it many a time, but nothing's in it.
Do you know who belonged to the, or who did the hut belong to?
It was here when I first arrived.
Oh, and where do you live?
Well, been traveling from a far away areas, and I've been living here for a couple years now.
Oh, wow. So you would know. Well, you don't know the Blood Knight, but maybe you know of the Death Knight.
Death Knight. Death Knight.
There's some sort of legend about a Death Knight who kidnaps children
Well,
for revenge.
he looks at you kind of quizzically and says, "Such things do not exist in this wood, my friend. Or if they do, they have not met the great Saraxa yet." And the little guy kind of puffs up his chest, and he's all, you're guessing his name must be Saraxa.
Okay. So
Then he goes on and says, "So will you take a blessing from this little Pomero here?" And he's pointing towards that bird.
a blessing from a bird?
Yes. Do you take a blessing? You want to take a blessing from him?
What kind of blessing are we speaking of? There are many kinds of blessings.
Well, blessings are always good.
Is it from a particular god?
Well, the blessing could be either expertise or endurance. He'll give you a blessing for expertise or a blessing for endurance. Or no blessing at all. That's up to you.
I know. I hate this. I'm suspicious as hell. Uh, sure. Can your birdie fly over here?
Yeah. So what kind of blessing would you like him to give you?
Uh, let's do endurance.
All righty.
Well,
Okay, so the the Pomerol flutters in close and says, "If you are defeated by the Death Knight," it's almost like the bird is saying this very softly in your ear. Is out of and can't the so softly the guy across there can't hear you. For I know that it is who you seek. Utter the word Pepperwood. You will be rescued from a fate worse than death itself. And now it flutters right up to your ear and whispers, "Run! He's insane. Get away from here."
what was it? Pepper what?
Pepperwood.
Pepperwood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let me show you something this might come in handy for you. See on the right hand side where the buttons are.
Yep.
Near the top, there's one that says Notes.
Uh huh.
Click on that. You see,
Okay. And I can.
you can just let's see here. Let me get rid of this. Let me clear this out for you real quick. These are some old notes in here. Okay, so if you want to create a note so you can write that, keep track of that word Pepperwood. Go down to the edit button, which is that brown circle.
Okay.
Click on it, and then click the green plus symbol. Okay. Okay. Now you can name that note.
Oops.
And then you can write yourself a note inside and down in the. Oops, you did it twice.
Oh, I closed it and I had to reopen it.
Oh, okay.
Is that?
Oh, you don't use the plus symbol to reopen it. You just press the dragon. Let me get rid of one. If you press one of those red circle with the eye on it, that'll delete one of them.
Oh, okay.
And then get rid of the edit button so you don't because you open it by pressing the red dragon.
How do I get rid of the?
See that little red dot with a.
There's that. Okay.
You just click the red one of the red buttons. There you go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Now before you go down to the bottom and hit the brown stop editing button now, the brown
Okay.
button, and then Okay.
Okay, so where do I type in to type
Oh,
in my notes?
well, so open the note, and then okay, so it shows that you're the owner of it, but up there where it says new note,
Right.
click on that, and then give yourself a name,
Okay.
some type of note to remind you, or Adrian's whatever you want to call it.
Oh, are these like going to be like? I'm not taking continuous notes on these. These are for just little notes I can go back and see.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool. Okay,
That way you don't have to write that Pepperwood thing down yourself, and then okay, so you can call it Pepperwood, and then see where it says click at the enter text.
right.
You click that, and then you can give yourself a note what that Pepperwood is all about.
What do you say? If I find myself near death or
Let's see here.
something? What
It
did you
said,
say?
okay, for I know that is who you seek. Utter the word Pepperwood. You will be rescued from a fate worse than death itself. So I mean, it could be anything that when you almost any kind of it might not be with it might be when you're if you fight if you end up fighting the Death Knight, you could be rescued there, or anytime you want to be rescued, it could rescue you.
Damn it.
Yeah, we probably should close about 7 o'clock or what about 4 o'clock your time
Uh,
in about 20 minutes.
3:38.
Yeah, when it gets close to 4 o'clock, we'll close it. We'll stop for this session.
All right. There we go. Okay. Note made.
Okay, and so then the last, okay, then you can close that box down, and then always open it up if you need to refresh your memory.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so then the last thing she says that she's kind of, and she's referring to the guy across the street when the bird whispers, "Run! He's insane! Get away from here!"
Okay.
So what do you want to do? Just continue talking to him, or get the heck out of Dodge?
I'm going to turn around and run back the other way. Actually, I'm going to slowly back up about
Okay,
10 feet,
okay, all right.
staying the same direction.
And the stranger called, "Where are you going?"
Oh, I'm
I'm
going home.
I'm not that repellent, am I? Oh well.
No, I'm just done for the day.
Oh
I had a
well.
long night.
Oh well. Your lost friend, out of his
Maybe I
mind.
can come back and visit you another time.
Yep. And then he kind of looks over at the bird as if he had heard, "Out of his mind, Palmero." So you want to go back to the edge and go back to where that other map?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Click. Okay. Let me bring up another map here. Hold one. Let's see here. I think I closed down too many maps.
What time is it there?
It's 6:41.
Oh, okay. Do you need to play earlier in the day?
Well, well, I just thought that'd be probably. Yeah, you said afternoons on the weekends is better for you, right?
Well, yeah, because I stay up late. But if I
Yeah.
if I need to get up earlier for a game, I mean I'll plan for
Okay.
it.
Well, we can talk about that. I mean, I don't. Usually on Sunday mornings we go and get groceries and everything. So this works pretty good for me if it's working good for you.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't know if you wanted more time, less time. This is just right time.
I think this is pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to get to the right tile map here.
Yeah, I don't really trust walking past him.
I kind of goofed up.
I'll look and see if I have a USB port back here in the back.
You there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Damn, that's all the USB ports I got? Where's this one? Where's this one?
Okay.
Oh, that's my controller. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Do I sound differently?
You sound softer a little bit.
Okay. Oh, I'm just wondering if you're. Well, I hear you in my headphones, so I was just curious if you heard me through the mic.
Right. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's a little bit softer. I guess it's a little bit better actually.
Okay, good.
Okay. I think I found out where we needed to be. Maybe let me get the map back up.
Direction 6.
Okay. You can get rid of tile maps 9. Okay. You, roll a 6-sided dice and just take a 6-sided dice and drop it into the. Oh. Okay. You notice because when you remember when you had walked away from the cabin, there was no smoke, but now you notice there's smoke coming out of the cabin.
What the hell? I think I'm just going to try to stealthily walk by
Okay, that's fine.
that little cabin. I'm gonna ignore it.
Okay. You see that? Let's see that. Go. Move it. Go if you go ahead. But when you get to the square, just past that little green dot on your path, stop for a second.
I don't have a map.
Oh, well, it would help you a lot if I do this. There you
There we go.
go. Sorry.
All right, so I'm going.
Yeah.
Oops.
Just like move 10 feet forward.
Why is it moving that again? It's moving the character, not doing the little line thing.
Oh, really? Let me do this. How about now?
There we go. Okay, so where am I moving to at this
Just
point?
if you're moving, you said you're gonna move due south, right? Quietly.
Yeah, yeah.
Just move 10 feet and stop.
How do I get rid of the line?
Uh,
Fuck.
if you right click on it.
I just closed the map again.
Oh, you did.
Damn
Well,
it.
no problem.
Yeah.
Then that's easy to fix. There you go.
Okay. So yeah, you wanted me to go 20 feet. I don't know, or 10.
Yeah.
I don't know how I get it back to
See that?
him.
See that little when you down by the 20 when you there's a little square that pops up.
Yeah.
Drag that back to where you want it to be. And I'm not gonna worry about the distance.
God damn it.
I kind of did it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. I'll go. Let's go. Let's just go ahead. I'll just go ahead and accept it. There you go. How's that? You might have been a little You might have been a little drunk from that last experience.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see
What did
what's.
he do to me? I mean, this is all kind of fantastical to me, I'm guessing.
Uh oh. So, right, you've taken a few steps down the path towards
Hmm.
to try to get away, and all of a sudden you're frozen in mid-step. Not frozen, but by cold, but frozen, paralyzed from head to toe. One foot hovers in the air as if you have been stopped in time.
What the hell? I don't know if I should have taken this job.
It said, you have enough presence of mind to know that this is a spell of some sort, an enchantment, and through sheer force of will, you exert yourself from it. You topple to the ground, breathing hard as you're released from the spell. That's pretty, hearing a noise, you look over at the little hut in time to see the door fly open. Two robed figures come running out. Their eyes are bright crates as if they had come out of some sort of religious trance. The spell failed, one of them yells. Quickly, grab him! Grab him now! You jump to your
Oh,
feet.
hell no.
You jump to your feet and draw your weapon. What do these fanatics want with you? Oh,
Yeah.
sounds like combat to me.
Yeah, I drew the flaming sword. I don't know if they'll get a reaction to that or not. But
So you have your flaming sword is the one you have in your hand.
yeah, I still have the torch in my right hand or my left hand, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and pulled the longsword out of the scabbard as my
Okay.
weapon now.
All right. Let me see here.
Because I assume it's still pretty dark in this forest
Okay.
to warrant my torch.
Yeah, it needs your torch. It needs your torch.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay, so you're going to be doing battle with a couple of cultists here. They came running out the door.
Damn. It's a busy little hut.
I guess, yeah. Okay,
Maybe it's a portal.
could be. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to roll for initiative. So on your character sheet, go to the Actions tab.
Okay.
Okay, see right up there where you have all your attributes, you have like, and then you see AC 16 right next to his initiative. There should be a little dice. Double click that little dice. Okay, so you got an initiative of 7. That, I think I know might be going first, maybe. Oh, no,
I,
just a
I can
second.
do that.
Just a second. I need to roll for initiative. You're. Let me put this back up here for now. I kind of goofed that up. Okay. Yeah, they get to go first.
Not
Okay.
surprised.
All right. So, and these guys seem to be armed with scimitars.
Hmm.
Okay. So, the first guy, he's going to move And I think he's probably going to try. Yep, I guess they'd already. I was thinking that they might try charming you, but they can't charm you. They already tried doing that, and that didn't work. So that was
Wow,
five,
they're pretty detailed. When you zoom
5,
in.
10, 15, 20, and then he's going to take a. He's actually going to take a swing at you. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, watch the chat window. And I think
Ow!
I think he hit you.
He's right on 16.
And now he's going to do some damage. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm sorry. I am sorry.
What?
I should have. I needed to. I needed to target you. So because it really he didn't know that swing he didn't know who he was swinging at. So I got to do that again.
Gotcha.
Oh, and he missed you. See this time what the difference was? It said attack at Calabash missed.
Oh, okay.
See that's
Miss.
yep. Okay, so he missed. And how far did he move? He moved 5, 10, 15, 20. Now, if, say, for instance, I were to back up to try to get away from you, that would give you a reaction shot at him.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, now this is something to remember. Okay, see where the cultist is now?
Right.
He could actually move all the way around you with and not cause you to do a reaction. But if he moves any of those squares around you, it's going to cause a reaction.
Okay. And I'm guessing once he's in contact, he can only move like one square at a time. Is there
No,
like a
no, he can move all the way
zone of
around.
control?
He
Oh,
could
okay.
right now. I could move. He can move practically all the way around you.
Okay. I didn't know if there was a zone of control on.
Well, the zone of control, that only takes place if I were to leave your zone of control. How's that?
Okay. All right.
But otherwise, he can move all. If say for because he has 10 feet left, so he moved 20 to get up there, swung, missed, and so then he can like go over here for 5 feet, and now move behind you for 5 feet.
Wow.
Okay, and now
Okay.
it's the other guy's going to come up. Next cultist. That's 5, 15. The second diagonal is always cost you double. 20, 25, and he's going to swing. Well, first of all, he's going to target you. Okay, and now he's swinging. Oh, you blocked, missed, and the miss was blocked by your armor, which I guess that's a good thing, right?
Except now I got scratched up my armor.
Yeah. Okay, and now it's Calabash's go.
Ooh, I got a little sound too. Okay.
So
So
you go to your action tab. I mean, I'll walk you through it pretty much. First, I guess
yeah,
you're
I'm in.
now you have two different ways. You got to target who you're going to attack, but you have two different ways you can do it. You can either like if you put your cursor on the dice next to you got the sword in your hand, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is one way to target. You can take that, put the cursor on top of the die, and your pointer becomes a hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can hold the left mouse bar down, drag that die over, and put it on top of the target that you want to swing at, and that would target that person. And you hit. Dang. Okay, so now you can do damage. So you just in the box next to the when it says 1d8 plus 3 slashing magic damage, just double click that. Okay, you put 9 points of damage on.
Ooh, that's pretty good if he's first level.
Oh, but you need to. Sorry, I'll put it on there. I should have told you to drag do the same thing, even though there's no dice there. Here,
Yeah.
let's do it again. Just
Oh, I have to do it at the target.
right. What you got to do is you got to same thing as you did with the first box. Put your hand in the second box. Push the left mouse bar down. Okay, so you gave him 11 points of damage, but I think you used the wrong one.
Uh, so I'm grabbing the 1d8 plus 3
Yeah.
slashing magic.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
whole block, right?
Yeah. Did you?
And that's the last roll I did.
Okay. All right.
2 cultists.
Number
Effect
one.
on.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Because the other one. Yeah, because the other one wasn't to anybody. Okay.
And he's now unconscious.
Bonk.
Okay.
And can I move? Can I turn around?
Well, yeah. So yeah, you can. You can actually. Well, you can turn around. Yeah, sure.
Okay. It'll let me.
Oh, let me do this.
What?
Okay, now you can. I unlocked it.
There we go.
Okay. So now he's not. What? Okay. Just for if the other guy you hadn't not taken down the first cultist
Right.
and you still had your back to the other guy. What since you got an enemy on would have had an enemy on your on two different opposite sides. That's considered a flank attack, and the guy behind you, the next guy to attack you, would get advantage on the attack.
Gotcha.
Okay, but since that didn't happen, you now have Cultist two's turn, actually, right?
Yeah.
Cultist 2 turn, and Cultist 2 has you targeted, so now he's going to attack. Well, because you dodged out of the way a little bit. Okay, so that was his turn. Cultist 1 is unconscious. Now it's Calabash's turn.
Oh, I heard the ding again.
Yeah, you hear the ding when it's your turn.
Okay, so I need to grab the die, target, cultist 2. Whoa, that's a hit.
Okay, here, try this now. Another way of targeting is to put your cursor over the target you want to do,
Uh-huh.
and hold your control key down and click it. Not doing it?
I don't know what it's doing. I don't see it doing anything.
Okay. Well, it's supposed to put your cursor
hold my cursor over him.
Right.
Hold
Hold your control key down and then left click. There you go. Now look at your combat tracker, and it should show you that you targeted him.
Oh, I got that closed. Hold on. Oh, okay. Target cultist 2. Oh, okay. I've had that closed.
Okay, so now you don't have to drop the dice on him. You can just click the die. So you already hit him. So go ahead and do your damage with that 1d8 plus 3 slashing magical weapon.
Do I drag that one still?
No, you just double click it. Oh, you did heavy damage on him. Wow. What happened here? Let's see, heavy damage. The cultist had system shock. He failed. He's unconscious. So both of them are unconscious.
Oh my god, that was easy. Apparently.
Yeah. Dang good weapon you got there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Just leave them there and leave, or are you going to dispatch them, or what do you want to do?
I want to check. Like, do they have any symbols on their robes or any identifying, like a necklace or
Okay, let me see here.
tattoo or?
Okay,
they're human.
So you're searching their bodies. Apart from their scimitars, which you may take if you wish, They carry very little in the way of material possessions. However, one odd thing that they all carry is an amulet, a simple iron chain ending in a disc, an embossed steel disc that depicts a red gauntlet.
Hmm. Didn't that guy that I just talked to have red gauntlets?
Yeah, pretty sure, I think so.
Weird. So, well, I'm gonna grab one of those lockets.
Okay, and I'll put that on your inventory. Okay, it's on your inventory. It's probably at the very top of your inventory list.
Let's see here. I feel like I'm so old. I keep gonna have to lean forward and bend my head to find the right one. Okay. Where's the top? Sword, water skin. I don't think I see it. Oh, amulet. There it is. Sorry.
Yeah, it would fit in your pouch if you want to put it in your pouch.
Yeah, let me do that. Find the pouch. I'm slow.
Yeah, just go ahead and just type pouch in the location line.
Oh, that's right. Surprised they don't make that a click and drag.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So done with that.
Okay. So what do you? So you got your. Do you want to? What do you want to do from here? Are you? Oh,
Can I?
or you want to take the scimitars because it's the only other thing of value on them.
Are scimitars normal in this area? I mean, I don't know what the cultures are in this game, and
Oh,
you know.
yeah. These, they're not too. They're not too uncommon. And you can estimate their values about 25 gold pieces each, and they probably weigh about 3 pounds each.
Nah. I'll take them and throw them into the woods,
Okay.
and then, well, I want to see how unconscious they are. Do I think I could drag them into the cabin?
Well, one's already succumbed to his wound.
Oh, okay.
And you notice that they weren't wearing any armor. It's just robes.
Okay. Well, I'll drag them both into the cabin.
Okay. The
Uh,
cabin's still kind of the way you left it, with chair turned over, a little ember going, and then filled with cobwebs and pretty dirty.
okay. Yeah, I'll just drag them in there and shut the door and head on south again, I guess.
Okay. 1 second.
If I can see if anything happens in the meantime. Well, I'm doing that.
Okay. Yep. You can go ahead and start walking south, I believe. Let me get rid of these guys off the map here. So, how was your first experience with combat in Fantasy Ground?
Not bad. Not bad. It's, there's little glitchy things here, like I don't know the turning around of my body. It seems like you have to do something every time.
Well, I got to unlock it because when it's locked and you go ahead and change your direction. I unlocked it. Okay. The reason I keep it locked for movement is so that we can see those movement lines, those arrows.
Uh huh.
And then I can also see if we had a bunch of characters out here, or if you were fighting a bunch of goblins and stuff, and you're moving through them, I can see how you're moving to see if there's cause any reactions and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. It'll become more apparent when we get another player on there and we get more figures going and stuff like that.
Okay. Are you looking for players, or do
Yeah.
you have?
Oh, if you got anybody out, see that's the thing. I'm going to put a notice out here after I get pretty soon to get more players in here. But I figured let's finish our sessions up. Let's get through this first dungeon. Which this is kind of a short one here. It's a good experience.
Yeah.
And once we get through that, we can start adding players.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna offer it to somebody that I know.
Oh, perfect. Hey, and so
18.
here's what you can do. I mean, you can help him get the demo version running up on that part for him, and then we can do a character building session and go from there.
Okay.
And you can also point him to stand by for advertisement. Fantasy Ground College. It's a great place to learn and explore, and there's classes you can take.
How much per word do you get for
I don't
that?
know. I would have to find out. I'm going to have to find out.
Like a copper piece each word, or
I don't know. I don't know. I should check. Let's see. So let's move him down here. So we know we're going to be going onto map two, and it's probably time we can close this session down for this today.
okay.
Okay. Hey, so that calendar invite, was that okay? Did that you accepted that, right? Or you have Microsoft Outlook or something like that, or you can just
Uh, what did you do?
you remember I sent you the calendar invite,
Oh, where?
or you can just put it in your
Oh,
Gmail.
oh, but you sent it to Gmail. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. I don't know if you have Microsoft Outlook on your PC or what you're using.
I I don't know what I guess it's Microsoft Outlook. It's bringing me to my Hotmail account. So,
Okay. Then it should
but
go. It should go into your.
but you sent it to my
Yeah.
Gmail, right?
I th- I,
Which is I prefer that, but that's
I think I sent it to both a Hotmail account and your Gmail account because I didn't know which one to send it to. I'll just send it to send it to Gmail account from now on. But that made that a recurring invite so that we can just keep that same block going for a while.
also I was curious if I thought I responded to it, but it didn't seem like I did anything.
Oh, if you accepted it, then it would have sent me an. I just haven't been in the mail yet for a while this weekend.
Well, I think I accepted it.
Okay, well, just as long as is it showing in your calendar?
Let's see here. On my Gmail calendar.
Well, I'm not sure which calendar it might it be in your Hotmail calendar because since it's a Microsoft product, or you might have to just add it to your Gmail calendar.
Oh, hold on. Mother's Day, Fantasy Grounds D&D 5e. Okay, yeah, it's on there.
Okay, and then next Sunday,
Next Sunday, David and Adrian.
it's perfect. Yeah,
Then we got a Wednesday for some reason.
a Wednesday? No.
Oh, that's tax day. I'm sorry. Even better.
No, I'm sure I didn't put that one on there.
Okay, I haven't used my Google Calendars in a while. Okay, I see. All
Okay.
right.
So it's that you have the calendar. So yeah, go ahead and check who do you think who do I know, is it one of the guys that we know or on the chat?
No, I don't think. No, I
Okay.
just messaged him on Steam,
Okay.
but I may just message him on Facebook.
Okay. Perfect.
Are you doing? You don't want to do it right now, right? I
No, no.
assume.
Let's get through this. Let's get you through this whole thing, and what we may do is because this is kind of Calabash is kind of an experimental character for you.
Hmm.
If we bring in a new player and we're going to start something a little bit bigger, and when we do that, I'll see if I can add a couple more players to get like a 4-person party, and we can all start with new characters at that point.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to be better for if you have time during the week to do something. I'm going to be better going forward with that.
Oh, for the next adventures after this one.
Well, I mean, just doing stuff. I mean, we're not finishing this one now, right?
Oh, not today.
No,
Like
that's what I'm saying. During the week, if you're free.
oh, yeah, work's kind of been a nightmare right this for the past couple of weeks.
I figured. They're putting me down to 20 hours, so I've got
Okay,
more.
I see.
Free
Yeah,
time.
yeah, I got you. No, next week we'll do another couple hours next Sunday or three, depending.
Okay.
Okay, but you're into it now, into the thick of it, so we'll probably be making some more progress here. Okay, so
Yeah.
if you want to, we'll go ahead and you know how to exit out of here, and we'll call it a night.
Uh.
Just right click your mouse, and then you should see that right above it there's the little menu option says exit program.
Yeah.
Click that, and then you have a choice of either going back to the Fantasy Ground launcher or exit out of the whole program.
Okay. Exited.
Perfect. I see you disconnected, and I'm going to shut down our stream. Good night, stream. Hope you enjoyed it. And next week we'll pick up on the quest to kill the Death Knight.